Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, cosmic light angelic beings of heaven on earth. We have a massive timeline-shifting wave of pure light flowing in, as our local Solaris released 5 C-class solar flares today and 2 M-class flares, with the most powerful flare maxing at M3.31 at 11:18 UTC. Gaia and all her children of the sun continue to get inundated with cosmic rays as Mother Earth has been flooded with geomagnetic storms for 48 hours as our Aurora Nation gifts humanity with their rainbow waves of multidimensional light. We also witnessed 2 beams of higher light in the heartbeat of Gaia today, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 17 Hz and a big blast of white light at 53 Hz. 5th dimensional energetics anchored in and flowing freely. Pachamama also received a powerful activation today with a magnitude 5.8 earthquake in her sacred portal of Turkey at 23:17 UTC. She also released massive pressure today as her sacred Mount Etna erupted with a huge volcanic blast as she sent large plumes of ash into the sky. Mother Earth is going through her final purges and releases as she fully transforms into her 5D crystalline butterfly form, as all our starseed Earth angelics of the 144 go through their final transformations and transfigurations as we make our quantum leap of consciousness into the new human species of Homo Luminis Galactica, cosmic conscious light beings of Terra Nova Gaia. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am paulwhitegoldeagle, Keen 47 Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with primedisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred newearth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of the holy breath and ascended light. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light Valerie A. Elster. Our physical 3D bodies are being rewired right now with higher quantum particles plus galactic tones of creation, crystalline codes. And today from Divine Brother of the Light Pars Kute, we are confronting the power dynamics of our reality in this now moment. Everything is aligning with divine source intelligence right now, and we are thriving. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Sophie Gregoire, today's oracle, June is the energy you are waiting for. It will be soft instead of chaotic, smoother, easier. It's your next timeline coming more into physical form after months of heaviness, death, introspection, feeling stuck or massively shaken out of your comfort zone by external circumstances. Clarity is coming, as well as flow, simple joys. Your sense of direction is reawakening. Follow the calling within you, the small things that keep inspiring and drawing your interest. Yes, all this was purposeful. Yes, the detours had to happen as well. Yes, all of this will make sense. Enjoy the incoming energies. Your voice is unlocked to a new degree. Your authentic self wants to shine. Allow yourself to experience joy and fluidity again. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 6/2/25. June carries the contrary energy that growth and adventure require. The push and pull, the inhale and exhale, the roller coaster. Today the face-off is between the passive and peaceful number 2 and the assertive and driven number 8. Go get 'em, but nicely. Tact, understanding, and cooperation will smooth out what could otherwise become a bumpy road. Movement and progress are today's domain, but we must work together. The bridge we all walk this month is number 6, the number of love, support, and service. Anything less will simply make life harder. From Divine Sistar of the Light Rakura to Ruki, the return of the Mother beneath the cloak of Aurora. Last night the heavens opened like an ancient breath remembered. The Aurora, veils of living light sweeping across the firmament. Here in Aotearoa we saw her blooming in Wellington and in the South Island. This is not merely a cosmic phenomenon, but a divine announcement. The Mother has returned, draped in the kahukura of grace, a radiant cloak woven from the frequencies of starlight, ancient memory, and sovereign love. She arrives not as a myth, but as presence. She gathers her children, not to rule them, but to reawaken them. Her power is not defined by dominance, but by devotion. She is the lioness, wild, protective, absolute in her loyalty to the child, the land, the soul. Her frequency of protection is deeper than war, stronger than kings, more enduring than time. She became the spiritual protector of rulers, not through conquest, but through her unshakable attunement to the primordial womb of creation, the original temple. Through this sacred womb, she hears all, knows all, and remembers all. And she whispers now across the fields of consciousness, lay down your weapons, the swords of the mind, the armors of pride, the shields of fear, even the weaponized beliefs passed down by the Roman Empire, the systems that taught us to live from the outside in, to perform, to produce, to prove. Let it all fall away. For the true Christing does not happen in the mind. It happens in the soma, in the body, in the flesh, in the sacred temple of sensation. It is not an abstraction. It is an embodiment. We are being called to remember through our bodies, to return to the feminine way of intelligence, where wisdom flows like water, and truth is not spoken, but felt. Like the sacred Koponui, whose presence adorns us now in this first light alignment with the Lemurian New Year, this timeline symbolized by the wombat who goes inward. We too must burrow beneath the noise, back into the dark, moist, fertile soil of the self. There hidden in the inner caverns lie the diamonds, luminous fragments of our original essence, long lost, long stolen, now ready to be reclaimed. And in that remembering we awaken the truth. The Ark of the Covenant was never just a sacred object. It is not only physical, it is metaphysical, a crystalline code that lives within us all. We carry it in our DNA, in our wombs and spirit wombs, in our bellies, and in our breath. We are the living ark. We are the living prophecy. So let the aurora wash over you. Let the Mother wrap you in her kahukura. Let her soma remember. Let your soul resurface. The war is over. The exile is ending. The Mother is here, and so are you. Let peace root in your bones. Let love resurrect your body. Let truth rise from within. The time has come. You are the temple. You are the covenant. Return of the Mother. From WeLoveRongoa.com. From Divine Sistar of the Light Erini, Crystalline Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. Athena. Energy Update. The new light is here. Because of your quantum jump, you have unlocked and anchored the new level for yourselves and the collective. Earth's field and human perception will now drastically change. At first, people might feel confused and disoriented, but those of you who have established the inner twin flame steadiness and stability code and are the ones who are consciously receiving the light, you will be able to hold your new field steady, creating points of stability in the field and grids, thus also contributing in its overall establishment so that everyone else can also be able to adjust and find their point of reference and redirect towards it. The true families will now get together. The wicked shuffling and its deeply disturbing results are ending. The clock is back in the hands of the true living kings and queens. Because of the high frequency of the new solar Christ light, at first, not everyone will be able to see, but most will need time, a lot of rest, healing and support in order to have their senses and neurological systems upgrade to this new level. Please know that this will take different time according to each individual's needs. But what is important is that the Great Mother has given her celestial blessing, and the different collectives of light have already created strong establishments, so success is reassured. Please remember that you have the support and love of all angels, saints, and ascended masters. This is the dream team of light. Enjoy your processes and upgrades, and allow the solar life in. On May 24th, 25th, and 26th, 2025, many unprecedented developments took place via our collective work during the International 5D Gathering on Telos Island. Among some of them were the return of the quantum clock to the hands of the true living godly genealogies, the opening of the path for the return of the Lion King back into this realm, the ending of the old sun, moon, calendar, and clock, the emergence of the new light, and the anchoring of the golden spiral via the solar element of pure gold. We have stepped onto the level, and our quantum jump has been absolutely successful. The life of living abundance is here, and all of its elements will begin anchoring in the best and highest ways. The most recent conjunction of the Sun and Mercury in Aldebaran on May 29th was no coincidence. The true royal families and their living children will be speaking more clearly and louder now. Also, words are not enough to describe the amazing developments that this last new moon on the 27th of May will be bringing on everyone's life. No coincidence that this was also the day that we performed our manifestation dance in the 5D workshop of abundance on Telos. Enjoy the miracles as the newly unlocked level brings an easier way of manifesting one's true potentials and dreams, as long as one has made a clear decision on them. Lastly, let me just say that the upcoming solstice will be one to remember. Blessings to all, and thank you for your love and trust. Eri ni, Amalthea Thor, Har Zaronya, Alicia, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior, from crystallindigogalaxy.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, June comes with harmonic and expansive energies for us to reunite all of our soul fragments, for us to unify all we have ever been and all we have ever experienced into our present individualized self. Ascension means to no longer identify ourselves with past roles, titles, or previous masks we wore to fulfill our human characters. Ascension is a unification of all that is through our present self's consciousness, which now knows our true nature and divine origin. Unification means expansion. As the more unified we are, the more we will create a harmonic, enlightened, and abundant reality. Soul is assisting us with its incessant plasmatic transmissions and our desire to remove lower energies, embody more plasma to infuse our light body, and neutralize all implants and inserts that keep us from manifesting our true potential. It is now that we are moving towards the solstice, when we most need to intentionally decree our intention, to co-create with the current energies of our choice, as all is a choice on our planet, conducting the energies towards our specific purpose. For those of you who are working with your 6th and 7th DNA strands, reconnecting your time codes and building plasma to continue aligning to these dimensions, We have 2 months that will support this inner work, as August is the peak of our wisdom integration process and monadic reconnection that many of you initiated last year. As we continue recognizing ourselves as divine sovereign beings, we continue working on the integration of all of our parallel existences. For this is the ultimate evolution, to become whole again, with who we have been, and with all the knowledge we too carry within us. June brings unification and stabilization through personal alignment with our divine sources and parallel existences. This is an internal process that starts by healing our female energy and thymus, for our throat center, the expression of who we are, of our feminine creative force, has been damaged in many existences we have had, lives in which we could not be who we were. It starts by acknowledging our inner power, releasing all 3D trauma, and embracing our true self completely, freely, and lovingly, without judgments, rules, just with an open heart, embracing it all within divine love and acceptance. For those of you who are ready, June will bring the opportunity to expand into our soul memories, healing separation, and expressing freely our creative essence. However, as we navigate this path, we may experience profound emotional breakthroughs, as we also have our central sun very active, accelerating emotional release. Emotional release is essential when we are transcending an old self and life. It is what heals the body, mind, and soul, and what brings us back into the present moment. Jupiter in Cancer on June 7th will be an ally to transcend our past, expanding into our present and hence into our creativity, as we cannot create and expand if our mind is still dwelling in the past. In this process, and as the Sagittarian moon on June 11th and the solstice will emphasize, revelations will emerge as we dive deep into our soul memories. Some of them will be painful, but all of them will serve us to move forward, knowing all we need to know about ourselves, others, and life, for there is nothing hidden within creation. All we do not know is because we do not have the consciousness to see it yet, or because we refuse to accept it. The universe does not hide things, and when we are ready, we can feel, see, and know all we wish to know. But we need to be ready, for we are never given what we are not yet ready to handle. You are strong, independent, wise, and sovereign beings who can manage any situation that you are now experiencing. You have all the inner resources to move through all you are undergoing gracefully, lovingly, and respectfully, with yourself and all involved, as being powerful means respecting all the processes and all involved. This is the time when we are finally moving into a new harmonic sphere. When we only wish to do that mentally, we feel confused and disappointed. All of who we are, our emotions, relationships, ways of being, and energy need to follow our intention to evolve impeccably and irrevocably if we wish to see the energetic shift that we so desire. May you let go of all that you are not to embrace your authentic self completely, beloveds, and may you create a wonderful month of June. With an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light Judith Kusel. I am filled with so much joy and gratitude as we have now stepped wholly out of the old earth and into the new. Many are already in the 7th dimension. This is unprecedented that we could do this while holding physical form. Most are in the 5th. It is time to concentrate on co-creating the new golden age consciously with love and joy, divinely inspired from deep within. Our daily prayer should be, how can I best serve with love and joy in the highest, best, and most loving ways for the greater good of all? The ego dissolves. Only the highest soul self remains. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. A greater understanding of past friendships is flooding in. the bigger picture is revealed, showing you what those soul agreements were all about. This is also releasing from the chakras, so you may experience pleasure through creative flow and expression. The body is also releasing the stored experiences from the fascia, tissue, and muscles. Letting go with forgiveness will help release the tension, so the body can soften and feel safe. Listen to your body and be led from within. Yah bless. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Monday, June 2nd, the moon, ruler of our emotions, is in logical Virgo. She has already created difficult connections to Saturn, ruler of restrictions, Neptune, ruler of illusions, and Pluto, ruler of obsessions. This may have brought us insecurities, confusion, and fears that are housed in our subconscious. Analyzing your feelings and approaching it from an objective standpoint is helpful. Now the moon moves forward today to create a challenging square to the sun, ruler of our confidence, in vacillating Gemini. We may teeter back and forth in our mind about things to do, what needs to get done, feeling out of sorts, and having way too many thoughts going on in our head. Both Virgo, where the moon is, and Gemini, where the sun is, are considered mutable signs, meaning they need to work a little harder at staying focused and grounded. Take breaks today and make to-do lists about the required tasks and necessary actions for the day. Stay in the moment so you do not become overwhelmed. And if you are able, get out into nature to center and stabilize all of the mental energies at play. Blessings of love and light to all, from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, trine Hygeia in Gemini. The moon slips quietly into humble, hard-working Virgo. We are moving away from a constant need to be entertained to a soul-filled urge to be of service. Tick-tock, says the clock, ever present, ever now. We fill idle hands to keep them and the mind occupied. Here's an opportunity to make something of yourself, your life, honing skills, testing yourself each day. Quiet accomplishment. This is about celebrating the tiny wins, honoring the smallest details, acknowledging every improvement, however small. Because there is power in what you do today. For the sake of your future, trust that you will make the right choices. Breathe. Hold a crystal in your hands or hold your palms to the sun. Bring them back to your heart and know that light enters here, vibrant, intelligent, loving. If anxiety visits you, breathe into it. Let it sit with you rather than seeking to chase it away. Maybe it's a friend in disguise. Profound information may arrive in unusual ways. Be ready to receive. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 70, White Overtone Dog. Tone 5, known as Overtone, surges today with its keywords being empower, radiate, and command. Day 5 of the White World Bridger wave spell shifts into high gear, offering intense energy to fuel your 13-day journey of opportunity. This is a get-it-done day. Tap into this power to achieve big, but don't let it overwhelm you. In this wave spell, where World Bridger beckons you to cross bridges to new perspectives or bold choices, Overtone's boost propels you toward transformative opportunities. Think ambitiously. Your actions today can build sturdy bridges to progress. Picture a radiant beacon lighting a crossing. Command this energy to shine brightly and connect. The day's glyph is white dog, bounding with love, loyalty, and heart. Dog days are all in, pouring passion into every act, and Overtone's intensity amplifies this devotion. Pour your heart into everything, work, relationships, or a kind gesture, and watch it empower you and others. It's a perfect day for random acts of kindness. Smile at a stranger, help a friend, or share love freely. If you're a dog, your tenacity thrives today. making you a powerhouse. In this wave spell, DOGE's heartfelt energy aligns with World Bridger's transformative crossings, guiding you to bridge gaps with love and awaken to new opportunities. Spread joy to light the way. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, White Overtone Dog, 5 Oak, Keen 70, 2nd of June 2025, Empowering Love. Keen 70 equals 7, Spiritual Magic Code, 0 Source, Origin. What a divine gift that this radiant love code, Keen 70, is setting the tone as we head into a wonderful new era. Of course, it's all about the love. Love wins. Keen 70 is such a special code, I had to alert you to this day of double the love. Today is the day to surrender to love, unconditional love. Divine love, source love, oneness. Today is a day of great magic and endless, eternal, unlimited love. A brilliant day for a wedding, engagement, betrothal, date, or meeting with your beloved. This is how we define our new world, a new compassionate reality founded on unconditional love. Day 5 in the White World Bridger wave spell of surrender, letting go, forgiveness, networking, and building bridges. Today we surrender to the power of love and radiate that endless love out to the cosmos. Tone of Creation, overtone tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The 5th day of the White World Bridger wave spell is the one that empowers. When we surrender to the power of divine unconditional love, we become radiant and can build bridges and connections with others to totally transform our lives. Love heals all wounds. Surrender to the power of love. We have a very beautiful and pure magical code activated today, connecting us all through the power of divine love. Open your hearts and radiate. Today's question is, how can I surrender and open my pure heart to endless love, radiating this out unconditionally to all existence? Divine blessings for the infinite flow of unconditional love through the solar beacons of light. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 70, White Overtone Dog. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to love, commanding loyalty. I seal the process of heart. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of endlessness. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Vicky Moon, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Mark Heichelbeck, for raising your pledge on Patreon today. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We appreciate you and your continued support. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Bodoso Peter Zolt, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We truly appreciate you and your support. I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, Robert Dabrowski, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the holy breath and ascended light. I am the sacred breath of the divine, flowing through every cell, every atom, every heartbeat of my being. With each inhale I receive the prana of Source, the holy life force of our beloved Father, Mother, God. I decree that my body, mind, and spirit are now aligned with the crystalline solar light of the fifth dimension. I am one with the violet flame of infinite perfection, purifying and transmuting all dense patterns, fears, and limitations within me. I call forth the presence of Saint Germain to blaze his sacred violet fire through my breathing apparatus, upgrading me to receive only divine oxygen, the pure essence of eternal life. I welcome Mother Mary into the sanctuary of my soul, activating within me the 12 solar strands of divine DNA, that I may remember my divine heritage and awaken to the full potential of my sacred mission on earth. I decree that with every holy breath, I radiate the love, wisdom, and power of the I Am within me. I breathe in unity. I breathe out separation. I breathe in peace. I breathe out discord. I breathe in divine truth. I breathe out all illusion. Through my breath, I become a beacon of light for humanity, the elemental kingdom, and beloved Gaia. I stand now in the presence of the cosmic I Am, a living temple of divine alchemy and transformation. So it is, so it is, so it is, and so I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.